Can I call this meeting to order? First of all, let's do our pledge of allegiance. I'll let Dave
Sure.
lead us in that.
Face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dave. Okay, it's been a while since we've been together, but it's good to see everybody. Okay, I need a motion to adopt the agenda. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
So you got Paris and you got Marty. Is there any discussion? Having none, can all those in favor? Is it unanimous? Okay. All right. Can I have approval for the minutes of October the 24th, 2022? Can I have a motion for those approval of the minutes for October 24, 22?
Move to approve.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Dave. Okay, so Paris, Dave, any discussion? Having none, can I see a stand, all those in favor? Unanimous again. Okay, I'm looking, there's no unfinished business from the previous meetings. Okay, let it be known that Kirk Ratfield, councilman, is not here tonight because of travel restrictions. Let's point that out to the board. Okay, so the new business. Consideration and approval to appoint a chairman. This is in our bylaws, and we need to do this every year. I would like to make a motion for the floor to open up for a nomination for chairman. Can I have a nomination?
Move to open
Motion,
nominations.
excuse me. A motion, I'm sorry. Paris said, okay. Can I have a second?
Second.
All right, so it's Marty. Any discussion? Okay. With that,
Take a vote to.
oh yes, everybody, okay, nomination, sorry, I'm stepping ahead there. Okay, can I have a motion to elect whoever for chairman of the DDA?
I think we need to open the floor to nominations for that role, correct?
Yes, that's correct, and she told me, and I forgot. All right, so I need a motion to open the floor for a nomination for chairman.
Which has been, that's been done.
Okay.
That's been done. I think the floor is open for nominations, correct?
Correct,
Yes, sir.
correct, okay, yeah. All right,
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to nominate Amy Leak for chairperson for next year.
okay. Is there anybody else that would like to put before the board? With that, Amy? Okay, all those in favor?
You need a second.
Well, we need to close, that's right.
I'll make a motion that we close the,
Sorry. Motion for
Nomination.
nomination for chairman,
Second.
okay? So you got, like you said, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, it takes forever.
All right, Harris, and then who's the second?
I second.
Okay, all right, so that's Dave and then, okay, now we vote. All right, so all those in favor of Amy Leak, show of hands, unanimous. Welcome, Mr. Chair, Mrs. Chair,
Thank you.
again. It's been a while since you've been chair. Me and Amy used to be co-chairs for a long time. All right, consideration and approval, all right, here we go again. I'd like to make a motion to open for the floor for nomination for co-chair.
So moved.
All right, so Dave's first, and then a second.
Second.
Okay. And
Marty.
Marty. All right. Here we go, let me make sure I don't get ahead of myself. Okay, now we need to vote, okay? Everybody approve? Okay, unanimous. All right. Can I have a open from the floor of a nomination for co-chair for 2023?
I make a motion to appoint Parrish
Okay.
Lowry as the co-chair.
All right. Is there any other people that we'd like, or a board member that we'd like to put on there? Having none, we'll close, and we'll have to have a motion to close it. Can I have a show of hands?
Parish made the motion to close.
Okay, you did? Okay.
Marty
And
second.
Marty second, okay. I didn't hear that, I'm sorry. Okay, now we need to vote, all right? All those in favor? Unanimous. Okay. Well, that's a lot of motions there. isn't it? All right. We made a motion to close that nomination. All those in favor? Okay. All right. All right, next one is consideration approval for secretary. All right, so I need a motion to open the floor for nominations for secretary.
So moved.
Parrish, second?
Second.
All right, so Parrish and Lori. Okay, looks like I get used to this one. Okay.
Vote on the motion.
Do what?
And vote.
Yeah, I need a vote. Everybody in favor of that? Okay.
Mhm.
Unanimous again. All right. Right now. Do what?
Nominate.
Yep, okay, now I need someone to nominate someone for secretary of the BDA for 2023. Can I have that?
Mr. Chairman, I nominate J. Cornelius
Okay,
as secretary.
okay. Anybody else? Do that. Can I have a motion to close?
You need a second.
Did I? Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, excuse me. So that was Parrish and David. Okay. All right, now, where am I at with this thing?
Vote.
Yeah, I need a vote for Jay Cornelius. Anybody, or a show of hands?
You close the nominations.
Well, yes, I do have to close the nominations.
Yeah, go ahead.
Golly,
Make a
I would
motion
like
to
to take a motion to close for nominations for secretary of 2023.
I'll make a motion.
All right, who's second?
Second.
All right. Now, we can vote.
No voting.
Wow. All right, all those in favor of Jay Cornelius for secretary? And that's unanimous? Okay. Boy, that was a lot of nominations. Okay, next item on the agenda is consideration approval to change second Saturday to downtown live. Jay, you want to take this?
Do we need to do anything to open conversation or?
You can present it.
That's what I'm saying.
Present it.
So I think it's pretty well known and widely accepted. Second Saturday as an event series was successful last year. We, in our last meeting, discussed the schedule for 2023. And in discussing that schedule, we identified a couple of Saturdays, the second Saturday of months that fall in conflict with other events or holidays or other things that would make it maybe not quite as advantageous to have the event on that date, which spurred some discussion about whether or not we should continue calling it Second Saturday. I believe that renaming it to Downtown Live does a few things that are good for the event and good for everyone who might encounter the event. One, it tells people where the event is, being that it's downtown, and it provides a little bit of a clue for what the event is. It's live entertainment or activities in downtown. It also allows the event to be held on other days of the week or spanning multiple days. So if we wanted to have an event that happened to be on a Friday or on a Sunday or on a Tuesday for whatever reason, we could do that still under the same name and under the same kind of umbrella of this event series. It also would allow it to span multiple days if we wanted to have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, for example. It still allows us to collaborate with other events. So as we did last year, we had an event on the Saturday after Jeep Fest. We could still do that with this name. We could also use this as a way to further collaborate with events like Jeep Fest or the Shamrock Stroll or any other events that wanted to be downtown. Downtown Live could be kind of an umbrella or a catch-all, if you will, for any events that the DDA or the city wants to support in downtown. So with that, I think we should rename the event to Downtown Live going forward, and we can deal with all of the marketing collateral and other things that are necessary to do that. We've had some discussions about what those things are, how difficult it might be to change that name. And I'm volunteering my services to help in that effort. And we can bring on some assets from my network to help in that effort as well on a volunteer basis.
Anybody else got any other discussion?
I had talked to Jay, we've sat down and looked at it, and it makes sense. There's, with the dates he's talking about, it's like spring break when it's the second Saturday, and you just don't want to do it that break. And then 4th of July always runs in there, and so it does give you a lot more flexibility. We still need to be sure that we specifically, keep it downtown. We're trying to get toward our part that we want to build, and also we want to have this moving, and the events that we are not really in charge of, the parades, for example, that we're not, there'll be a lot of events, but we still need to have our own different, to be our events and their events too. And we did that last year too, but it was just, you call it Downtown Live, everything's going to be, we got to be sure that it's our events and not, not the other ones that are happening.
Any other further discussion? I think it's a great move, Jay, and I appreciate you taking the effort to talk about this. I think it's a step forward, and like you say, it doesn't restrain us in any way. We can do what we want to, and as Marty said, things Pro Park, when that starts working, and I know Marty's looking at trying to maybe have some events at the Pro Park down the road. So anyway, any other discussion? Amy?
I'll make a motion.
I'm ready for a motion.
Okay.
Approve the change of naming second Saturday to Downtown Live.
Okay.
Second.
So I was going to say a second. All those in favor? Unanimous. Again, Jay, thank you for all your help.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay. Anybody else got any other discussion?
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you for your service these past 2 years. First of all, congratulations on Business of the Year.
Thank you,
That
sir.
was very fun to watch Saturday night. I could not have been more pleased with the selection, so congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
But also, thank you for your leadership and for your service. I think as a board, we've all agreed that someone else needs to carry the heavy lifting of this organization. It's time for you to, take a break, so to speak. So, and we're happy to do that on your behalf. But we also recognize the fact that anytime you can say that you leave something in better shape than you inherited it, that's a success, and you've certainly done that, and I'm appreciative. Thank you.
Well, thank you, and I really do. And as y'all all know, I'm very sincere about what I try to do with this board. And even though I'm taking a step backwards, I'm not taking a step backwards because I'm gonna be hindering Amy, and she knows that. So, but anyway, thank you for your kind words and everybody else, because I've talked to every one of y'all, and it's very appreciative. It's been a pleasure to do this, and look forward to what you have to bring forward. With that, does anybody got anything else they'd like to say?
If I may,
Yes, sir.
Jack, I'd just like to say that your kindness and generosity and leadership downtown I think, embody the spirit of this community. And I think you've done a lot of good, and I hope that we can continue to do good in your footsteps.
Well, I appreciate that, and I thank you for those statements to James. I said, we're going to continue. This board we got too much going on here, so we look forward to the opportunities that exist for us in the future. With that, can I have a move for adjournment?
So moved.
Second. Okay, got a show of hands. All right, we're all adjourned. Thank y'all.